We can abolish the Vision Hunt decree.
All will be set. At least no more work. Yeah. Your verdict is decided. All desire can be broken.
Teamwork is dreamwork. My apologies. Embrace the ice. Pardon my expression. Unthinkable. Whirling snow. You're toast.
Your verdict is decided.
Unthinkable. I am dishonored.
Your verdict is decided.
So rude! Things are getting interesting. Shiver!
All will be severed.
Is this my final job? Everybody
Your verdict
stand
is
back!
decided.
Whirling snow!
Tis one, the fleeting shadow.
My apologies! Take flight!
All returns to silence.
Pardon my expression. Let's light it
All
up!
will be severed.
Adventure time!
This one, the fleeting shadow.
I can't afford any more bandages.
Your verdict is
Adventure
decided.
Why do they never miss? Could it break the curse? It really hurt!
All will be severed.
Nice and spicy!
Thunder.
Dinner's gonna burn!
শুরু থেকে not
Decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and
যে ওইটা রাগ পর্যন্ত মারতে পারে বুঝলি ফার্স্টের দিকে শুধু বেঁচে থাকতে পারে আচ্ছা
Whirling snow! My apologies! Whirling snow! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Booba, get them! Yeah! Judgment!
প্রথমে কোনো মারা নেই ঠিক আছে একদম মারবে এর পরে গিয়ে
Indulge my curiosity. Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Oh? If so, then you... Not so. The Vision Hunt decree... The Fatui's actions thus far do not... Individual and what you might not realize. Consider this. Rather, those who have lost Traveler. There seems to be... So, I won't insist that... That's right. Anyway, you're looking for a... So be it. Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction. Strike dead. Inferior.
Adventure time!
Inferior. Inferior. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Unthinkable!
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Don't worry, I got this.
Inferior. Strike dead.
Maybe this is just fate's dark design.
Inferior. Strike dead. Evasion is futile.
No! Did I ruin everything?
Can't afford any more bandages.
Inferior. Strike dead.
মরিস না ভাই, মরিস না।
Off we go. This is just my luck.
এই যে এইটা এই চেষ্টা করতে।
Inferior.
Much remains unfinished.
তো ম্যাথে ইজি ছিল। দেখি এবার prepared হইতো। বলে ফুল করে আসি। Arana kinana jaye kina. এইটা কাট এটা বানাবে
That place isn't even worth mentioning.
একটা বানাতে হবে চারটা বানাবো
You! The warrant is for—
Indulge my curiosity. Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or, oh? If so, then you... Not so. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged. Individual and what you might not realize. Consider this. Rather, those who have lost their traveler, there seems to be... So, I won't insist that you... That's right. Anyway, you're looking... So be it. Your arrival has brought a deafening static. Strike dead! Inferior.
Adventure time!
You are an enemy that requires special attention. Inferior. Strike dead! Inferior. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Take flight! Off we go!
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Adventure time!
Strike dead! You are an enemy that requires special attention.
We go!
Inferior. Strike dead! I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
That's gonna hurt in the morning!
Inferior. Inferior.
Adventure time!
Strike dead!
Don't worry, I got this.
Inferior. Strike dead!
At least no more work.
Nice and spicy.
Strike dead!
Race you!
শুধু ম্যাকটেরিয়া
That really hurt!
Strike dead!
So rude!
We go!
Inferior. Inferior. Inferior.
Off we go! My apologies!
Ha!
Whirling snow! Sakura swirl!
আরে ভাই
I'm going in! Yeah! Yeah! Unthinkable! Adventure time!
You are an enemy that requires special
We
attention.
go!
Inferior. Inferior. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
That's gonna hurt in the morning! Off with that! Adventure time!
Strike dead.
Shoot! I can't afford any more bandages!
Inferior. You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Off we go! Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Everybody stand back!
Thunder!
So rude! Take flight!
Your
Coming
verdict is
Sandoval.
decided.
Soumetsu! Unthinkable! Yeah. Yeah. My apologies! Punishment!
Without yearning, all refers to silence.
Teamwork is dreamwork! It's Albert! You're toast! Take flight!
All will be severed.
Shiver!
Your verdict is decided.
Whirling snow!
This one, a fleeting shadow.
Sakura swirl! Take flight! I'm going in!
This one, a fleeting shadow.
So rude! Coming Sandoval! Soumetsu! So rude! Take flight! Eat this!
Lights out. This one, a fleeting shadow. Thunder!
My apologies! Embrace the ice! Everybody stand back! You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. It does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
I'm coming back. 1 minute. That's all I need.
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree. But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of euthymia anyway? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know. So maybe the reason Yae Miko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
What? That one? No, let me try again.
hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
You literally told us to come meet you here!
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations are in order.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're what keep them connected to Celestia.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis. Well, what's done is done, and Paimon heartily thinks we'll be getting it back now. Let's leave the past in the past. So anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here today.
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead or the events of the past. What would you like to know about?
I want to know about my
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god you describe. But if you still have doubts about A, I would say they are misplaced. Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her Gnosis long ago, severing her ties with Celestia in the process. That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our relationship rather awkward, don't you think?
Don't worry, we aren't looking to pick a fight with you.
I wish you the best of luck. May you soon discover the truth behind it all. As for your sister's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it, and I will also borrow some of Ayato's people from the Shiumatsuban. I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you. That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one privy to the knowledge of its origins. Still, there's one other thing on this topic that I suspect you may be curious to know. Before A began modifying her own godly form, she took it upon herself to create a prototype puppet.
So, you mean there are 3 Raiden Shoguns?
No. The prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance and intellect were not based on A. It was a test. The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end she chose only to seal the power within it. Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness, until the Fatui took an interest in him.
Ugh, not the Fatui!
Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing his power, but very likely rendering him even more formidable than his original specifications. The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis, and the prototype puppet is now known as the Balladeer.
What a crazy story!
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny? Are you sure? Okay then. Oh, Traveler, do you still have the Omamori I gave you? Keep it safe. Is that all you intend to do with it? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by none other than Yae Miko, the wise and beautiful.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question for you. Traveler, what is your ambition? I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what preoccupies you here and now. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you. It's a possibility. Continue on your journey, and maybe that moment will come to pass.
Protection of the electro archives. May the seasons of disappear
Oh, did that all get a little heavy for you? Are you sure? Okay then, keep it safe. There was...
Who in their...
I see. Your ambition... Perhaps the... Continue on...
protection of the electro archive. May the blossoms
I will do it later. So there first. Okay, advanced ingredient process setup হয়ে গেছে হয়ে গেছে এগুলি ঠিকঠাক করতে হবে তো এটা কনফার্ম মেরে দিছি কেন পিন ডিলিট Let's go to adventuring. এখানে কয়েকটা জিনিস করার আছে।
Add Astra at
Defensive and pairs. 12টা বুক দুইটা ইয়ে
Why do you
reputation layer, reputation management, reputation নিয়ে যায়।
Traveler, right on cue.
Hey, Catherine! Got any new commissions for us today? Also, how come you look so happy to see us? What have you done?
Not very done. Not very done.
I went to the shrine to draw a fortune slip earlier. The shrine maiden told me that it is the season for an unexpected reunion.
Catherine? Drawing fortune slips at the shrine? Is it just Paimon, or is that the most unusual thing ever? Wait, no, that's not the unusual part. We're in Liyue! You went to Inazuma and back in a single day?
Even I have a private life, you know.
Okay, so when you say unexpected reunion, you mean running into us, right?
Who can say? But the anticipation of knowing that an unexpected reunion is due is making me happy to see everyone I cross paths with today.
Fair enough. Even though we see each other pretty much every day, whatever makes you happy. Wait, are you saying? Oh, Paimon gets it. Well, let's just hope the Shrine Maiden was right. Fingers crossed we find her.
I'm sorry. Did I say something I shouldn't have? You both seem a little down.
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, back to business. Do you have a new commission you want to give to us?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. This one is from a miner. It seems to be related to investigating the chasm.
Really? Does this mean the chasm's not sealed off anymore?
I will leave the requester to fill you in on all the relevant details.
His name is Yue Hui, and he should be at the chasm right now.
All right then. Thanks, Catherine. We'll head there right away.
Very well. Ad Astra, Abyssosque. This time you are truly bound for the Abyss. Good luck to you both.
Hi there. You must be Yuehoi, right? We've been sent by the Adventurers Guild.
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something?
It's complicated.
Oh, alright then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yue Hui, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the chasm?
Yes, the folks over at Yujing Terrace finally came to their senses and are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface. We were among the first to gain approval, but some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
So, it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange. While one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few hilly trolls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something. They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm. After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Are the hilly trolls just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
Not likely. The strange part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the hilly trolls, he's never seen any of them come back out. It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilly trolls go in, they never emerge again. And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these hilly trolls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know? So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Do we really want to take this commission? Thanks, Mr. Miner, sir. We need to consider it first. Hey, you can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first. Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, okay then. Maybe we will find some clues about your twin. You'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
So, what's your verdict? Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kinda curious ourselves now, too.
Great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the hilly trolls keep heading to.
Mines.
Is this where that miner guy wanted us to investigate? Just look at this place. Doesn't it remind you something? Wait, what was it again? Yes, that's it! It's just like that. Just as strange, just as upside down, and just as spooky. In which case, maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order. Oh, we gotta get to the bottom of this. Oh?
The feeling is mutual. I certainly hadn't expected to meet you here either.
Long time no see, Dane. Wait, but how did you suddenly end up here in the chasm?
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we? Interesting. This is one place where I have never set foot before. I understand how you must feel. Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily. Now our paths cross again. Fate, it seems, owes you an explanation. That much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it. Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do. I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong place. Correct. Based on my recent experiences, I can only conclude that the Abyss's portals are not simply pathways from point A to point B, but gateways to an entire network. Where they emerge on the other side is their choice. It can be anywhere within the network.
Sounds kinda similar to how teleport waypoints work.
In short, though I was right behind your twin last time when I entered that portal, the next moment that I realized where I was all alone, back in the ruins known as Storm Terror's lair.
Oh yeah, about that! Whatever happened to the Eye of the First Field Tiller?
It's in a safe place. You can be sure that I will learn the truth of the Loom of Fate operation sooner than it could ever fall into the Abyss Order's hands. So that title stuck in your memory. I by no means went out of my way to conceal it from you. It once stood for the glory of Kanria, but now it is but a cruel joke. My curse to bear. Twilight Sword was my title as captain of the Royal Guards when I witnessed the destruction of my entire homeland firsthand. I believe my reluctance to raise it in conversation is quite justified.
Sounds like your sister was right.
We were travel partners. We both partook in a painful journey of searching for our fate. But regrettably, we did not make it to the journey's end together. Before you continue questioning me, I ought to warn you. If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
You mean the Abyss Order is plotting something here? Actually, Paimon and the Traveler suspected that too.
I mean that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Don't say that! You're giving Paimon goosebumps.
A wise choice. There appears to be light from a fire coming from near that rocky wall. Let's take a look.
Could these be the hilly churros the requester was talking about?
Requester? In fact, hold on. You still haven't told me what you're doing here. I doubt that most travelers would have any reason to venture down this way.
We took a commission from the Adventurers Guild to investigate the chasm. Apparently a whole load of hilly churros have been gathering here, and the requester wants to know why. And now it looks like we finally found our first clue.
Do you want the answer?
Huh? You mean you know something about this?
As it happens, I do. It's understandable that you did not perceive anything unusual. What makes this place so strange is that the environment here weakens the effect of the curse.
Curse? Oh, Paimon remembers. Last time you guys were saying that Conria's people were cursed to immortality or something.
For centuries, I have suffered daily from the curse that was laid upon me. But here, I suddenly feel a small amount of relief from this suffering. And right here, right now, I can feel my body sending a strong message to me. It is telling me, stay.
So, this place weakens the curse? That's pretty incredible. But how?
That I shall need to investigate. But to the best of my knowledge, the Abyss Order does not have the technology to achieve this. Indeed. Do you know why Hilichurls wear masks? It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a body of water. Compared to how they remember themselves, it is a terrible sight to behold, one that causes them great despair. The curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it, and yet, it does not truly mean that they will never die.
So, you mean there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded until they are virtually non-existent, even if death is not the form that this erosion takes. When the Hilichurls realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the world in which to finally say goodbye to the centuries of suffering they have endured. And of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can ease the effects of their curse would surely be their first choice.
Wow. That's so...
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
What is it?
We're under attack.
Take flight! My apologies! Take flight!
What were those? And why did they attack us all of a sudden?
Black Serpent Knights. They once belonged to the Royal Guard of Canria.
Wait a second. Royal Guard? So, they used to be your troops?
Yes, they were. But now, the curse engulfs them, and they fight with none of the honor they once had.
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Wait! Dane!
Seems we missed one. Wait, stand down. There's something different about this one. It's disappeared.
What the heck? What was going on with that one? Was it trying to say something?
How is this possible? How could he have retained self-awareness for 500 years without it? But more importantly, why did he seem so familiar? That would be a miraculous outcome indeed for a cataclysm that brought total doom and destruction. Or perhaps it was just a coincidence. We should press onward to the city.
Yeah. Looks like there's a strange energy surrounding the city. We can't go any further. Guess there should be a mechanism or something around here, right?
Don't waste your time.
Huh?
Kanria's technology, abyssal power. Two things I couldn't be more familiar with. They're just cheap tricks to me.
Okay, so the Abyss Order really is trying to hide something here, right? Dan seems like he really understands what's going on here. No wonder the Abyss Order doesn't want him around.
Not necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined to conclude that these ruins belong to a more ancient civilization still. The Abyss Order simply got to them before anyone else.
Even older than Kanria? Whoa, Paimon can't even imagine back that far.
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble that of Kanria. At least, it would if it were the other way up. Let's head toward the light over there. Mind your footing on the way ahead. It's a long way down.
Black Serpent Knights! Is this where they're based? Or wait, are they guarding something here?
We are likely drawing near to whatever the Abyss Order is trying to hide. Let's take them out first.
My apologies. Unthinkable. Kamisato art. Semetsu. Take flight. Hey, look! Arms! You should be able to climb up, right? Oh no! More Black Serpent Knights! Huh? They're not coming after us! Are they just trying to scare us off? Huh. These knights seem like they're hiding something behind them.
Hold on, I think they...
Ah, they're coming! Huh? What's this?
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret. Huh. I should have guessed.
So, what exactly is going on with these hilly churls?
As I said, for these hilly churls, the end is nigh. They have grown old and fearful of the light, even become one with the darkness. And yet the curse continues to corrode them.
But why would the Black Serpent Knights want to stay here and guard them? More of them are closing in! It's him! The guy that came out of nowhere and disappeared again! And now they're retreating! Did he just order them to do that?
Halfdan?
Whoa! What? You recognize him?
Could it be? If it's as I suspect, then this is a truly tragic state of affairs.
Dane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the hilly churls, don't you? It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply doing their duty. The one who ordered them to retreat just now, I suddenly recognized him. I knew him as a young man, an elite in the royal guard of old. His name is Halfdan.
So, he's from 500 years ago too?
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Khaenri'ah, before I made haste back to the palace. Inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Khaenri'ah at all costs. Because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed. Royals, gentry, common folk, these identities made no difference. Against the might of the gods, the only identity that mattered was being from Khaenri'ah. These Black Serpent Knights have lost their intellect, but perhaps, in whatever remains of their minds, they are still protecting the people of Khaenri'ah. If you see these ruins as Khaenri'ah in the throes of disaster, and these hilly churls as the people crying for help, then suddenly I can make sense of what I'm hearing. Their growls are less of a threat and more of a warning.
Then, what are they saying?
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. They keep repeating a word from the old language of Khaenri'ah. Run. Even I have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years of erosion, it is nothing short of a miracle, born from hopelessness.
Oh, so Paimon had them all wrong.
It doesn't matter. Even I took them for enemies for a moment. Let's keep heading toward the light at the top. I believe the Black Serpent Knights will no longer try to stop us.
Sure enough, we aren't seeing any more Black Serpent Knights. Guess that Halfdan guy really did recognize Captain Dane, huh?
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
I'm just thinking, nothing more. If you're trying to console me, I can assure you there is no need.
Fine. There's no door sealing this room off. Looks like we can finally head to the room in the center. Come on, let's go! Even the water pool is upside down. Dang, do you have any idea at all how it works?
The pool must be part of the entire city structure. A relic of this ancient civilization. And more importantly, it is the very thing that is weakening the curse. Here, my whole body feels more at peace than it has in a long time. The effect is stronger here than it was before. And I think it's because that water pool has something akin to a cleansing effect.
Cleansing? So that means the water in that pool can wash away the curse for good?
No, that would be impossible.
How are you so sure?
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. Suffice to say, No one understands the curse like I do. It is a way of branding us at the level of the fate of the world itself. When a god applies a curse, it takes effect at a higher level of reality than the person themselves. Even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being, becoming part of me. Perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrosive effect of the curse for a time, but cleansing, consider it tantamount to burning away an integral part of your body. It is not a process that one...
Huh? Cleansing the curse cost you your life? Whoa. An irreversible curse!
আপনারা সবাই লাইক কমেন্ট এন্ড শেয়ার করেন
In any case, I can feel that the water's cleansing effect is not nearly potent enough.
সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন
At most, it might suppress the curse, but a little.
So, what's that contraption there? It looks kind of out of place.
Frankly, I have never seen a device of this design before either. It is not unreasonable to suspect that it could belong to the Abyss Order. But what could they be planning to do here?
Oh, that gave Paimon a fright! So, all the doors are open now?
আপডেট
Halfdan's back again?
Halfdan, do you have something to say to me?
আবার চলে যাচ্ছে
He ran off! But he didn't disappear like last time.
He's indicating that we should follow him. Are you coming?
True. So, we going then?
Yep.
Halfdan jumped down over there. Let's follow him. Looks like Halfdan disappeared at the far end of this path.
Perhaps whatever lies ahead is what he wants us to see. Let's keep going.
Take flight! Whirling snow!
There are more signs of hilichurl activity here.
My apologies! Take flight!
Is that way into the hilichurl camp? Let's go see. It's a humble hilichurl camp. Oh, these hilichurls look like they're in pretty bad shape, too. Some of them look like they've already taken their final breath. Is this what Halfdan wanted to show us?
Whether it is or not, everything here is worth investigating in detail. Inspect the area. Leave no stone unturned.
Seems like these hilichurls have no life left in them at all. Before long, they'll become one with the dark. The hilichurls we meet in the wild are always so rowdy. Paimon never would have imagined that this is how they spend their final days. We may not have a whole lot of happy memories dealing with hilichurls, but still, Paimon hopes they're at peace in their last moment. Hilichurls usually store food in crates like these, right? But these seem pretty much empty. Is it because they're so near to the end that they don't need to eat anymore? Even if they don't need to eat anymore, Paimon bets they still miss food for the flavor. There's even a bonfire here, like what hilichurls built in the wild. Wait, but wasn't Dane saying that hilichurls get scared of the light when they reach the very end of their life? Maybe, in the very, very end, they still want to feel some light and warmth. Oh. Just thinking aloud here. Could also be another reason. How did that flower get this far underground? Did someone bring it in memory of the deceased hilichurls? Hey, now that you mention it, Paimon thinks it looks kind of familiar too.
It is the national flower of Khaenri'ah, the Intivat. It once bloomed all over the nation. It would only last 2 weeks before wilting, But if you were to pluck one and take it out of Canria, the petals would stop growing and turn hard. Only when it finally returned to its home soil would the petals grow soft once more, and finally turn to dust. So the Intivat is a symbol for a wanderer far from home, signifying the tenderness of the homeland.
So for this flower to get here, it must have been brought from...
Your Highness, so the proposal finally has your blessing?
In focusing single-mindedly on confronting the heavenly principles, we neglected our original mission, the revival of the homeland. I should not have been so indecisive.
The device is almost ready. We await your command.
What are the chances of succeeding?
Theoretically speaking, approximately.
Forget it. Even a 1% chance is enough. For too long have we dwelt in the abyss. Surely they would rather return to the natural cycle of life and death as soon as possible than continue to exist as they are, without a shred of dignity. They cannot be made to continue paying the price for those so-called sins.
The Order is most fortunate to be graced with your decision.
Lumine.
You saw something, didn't you? Can you tell me what it was?
Yeah, you zoned out for quite a while there.
Huh. Well, people do say that twins have a special connection. It sounds as if they are attempting to make use of certain equipment to cleanse the curse. It could well be the device we saw earlier. And you say she mentioned the revival of the homeland, correct? No surprise there. Stubborn as ever. It appears as if the Abyss Order plans to use this location to cleanse the hilly churls of their curse and restore them to the way they once were. Then, they will serve as the foundation for reviving the nation of Canria. After all, there can be no nation without a people. It is the height of foolishness. They have no chance of success, not even a 1% chance. I told you already that no one knows this curse better than I, having lived with it for 500 years. There is no redemption. There is no undoing the curse. Trying to remove it by force will achieve nothing but to inflict further suffering. So make sure you are clear in your mind. You have to tell yourself, they are no longer human. If you cling to false hope and allow yourself to become too emotionally invested, the only way is down. You will end up just like them, mired in hypocrisy. Save your strength for something worth saving. Oh? But of course, I am merely someone you hired for a task, while she is your sister. It is only natural for you to side with her. But whatever decision you make cannot deter me from mine. My chosen path is to stop the Abyss. If we have reached an impasse, then perhaps this is where we should say... I see. It seems that the 3 questions I put to you on our first meeting were worthwhile. You have developed your own individual views on this world. Very well. Since you have volunteered your true thoughts on this matter, I shall not hide mine from you. Right now, I have a more immediate agenda than stopping the Abyss. That is to say, the Abyss's actions here directly dishonor the final wishes of Halfdan and my other compatriots. I cannot allow this to proceed. The Abyss may appear at any moment. Be on your guard at all times as we proceed.
We can see the Upside Down City from here, too.
Wait, watch out!
What's going on? Is that light coming from the room in the center? It's too bright!
The mutation is continuing. Has the Abyss made its move already?
Dean Smith, I see your incessant meddling continues, and that you have once again joined forces with our Highness's kin. Regrettably, I was not in time to control your exit from the network, and it sent you here of all places. This was a catastrophic error.
I am surprised that you dare to face me. You ran like a coward last time.
Our Highness's will must be done. All interferences must be removed, whatever the price to pay. This time, the curse that torments our people must be undone, once and for all.
You are the only ones who torment them. There is nothing else left of those hilly churls. Nothing besides the curse itself.
Say what you wish. I am going nowhere, Dainsleif.
Then you will give your life just to delay the inevitable. How absurd. But since you wish to persist, then so be it. You really think you can use that device beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
Do not underestimate the weight of the Abyss. That device cannot provide the cleansing effect of the water not tenfold, but 100-fold.
Then I overestimated you. This plan is even cruder than I thought.
Boba, get them! Shiver! Take flight! My apologies! Whirling snow! Embrace you! Let's light it up! Off we go! Adventure time! Teamwork is dreamwork! My apologies! Whirling snow!
The world will fall. The Abyss shall rise.
You've been hunting this Abyss Herald for ages! Now you finally got it!
There's no time to celebrate. The Abyss Order's device is activating, but there's still time to destroy it.
Alright, let's go!
আছে উপরে এত উপরে ওঠা যাবে না তার থেকে এখান থেকে দিয়ে আসা যায় কেন না এখান থেকে উপরে I think যেতে পারবো ওই সেট দিয়ে
The amplification device. Am I too late? They're in agony. This is no way for them to meet their end. Find a way to stop that thing. Don't do it! I thought he would have been turned to ashes in an instant. Halfdan's soul is extraordinarily resilient.
Meddling fool! Encumber us no more!
Don't you have a greater encumbrance to worry about? Come on. This is your grand opportunity to get rid of me. Take him out and deactivate the device.
Behold, the abyss has come. The gifts of grace.
Take flight.
Hear the truth.
So rude. Why do they never miss?
Gifts of grace. Hear the truth. Peace be with you. The gifts of grace. Hear the truth. grace.
Let's light it up! Off we go!
Hear the truth.
Adventure time! Everybody stand back!
Let the light shine.
That's gonna hurt in the morning! Whirling snow!
I think much remains unfinished. I, Dishonored, are glad.
Let's light it up!
Of grace.
Off we go!
Peace be with you. Let the light shine. Hear the truth. The gift of grace. Let the light shine.
Let's light it up!
Hear the truth.
Don't worry, I got this.
The gift of grace.
I'm going in!
Let the light shine. Peace be with you. Hear the truth.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Off we go! Let's light it up!
The gift of grace.
Adventure time!
Let the light shine.
Why do they never miss? Ow! Benny's adventure team! I have failed you.
Let the light shine. Peace be with you.
You can't run!
Gift of grace. Let the light shine.
What a nuisance. Maybe this is just fate's darkness.
খরচ হয়েছে শুধু শুধু
Take flight! Yeah! Whirling snow! Take flight! We have to end this. My apologies. Everybody stand. Take flight. Hundred. Off we go.
Nice and spicy.
Let's light it up. Let's light it up. Yeah, let's light it up. Let's light it up!
My apologies.
Oke, cerita ke sana. Them underground.
Look, the amplification device. Am I too late? They're in agony. This is no way for them to meet their end. Find a way to stop that thing. Dan, don't do it! I thought he would have been turned to ash.
Meddling fool! Encumber!
Don't you have a great... Take him out and deact...
The abyss has you.
it up!
Grace be upon you!
Adventure time!
Peace and hope find you. The power of revelation shall set you free. Hear ye the word.
Why do they never miss?
Grace be upon you. Peace and hope find you. Hear ye the word of joy.
Whirling snow!
The door is opened unto
What do we do now? The Abyss and Halfdan.
No! As long as the device is active, the cursed are rendered powerless. Only you can take on the Abyss. If you value his sacrifice, then do not waste any more time here. See all these rays of light and portals? They must have installed several of these energy devices in various locations.
So, we have to go.
Take flight! Whirling snow! Take flight! Sakura swirl! Let's light it up! My apologies! Whirling snow! Take flight!
Lily Curls are really suffering. Oh, wait! Dane, this must be unbearable for you too, right?
Never mind that.
My apologies! Whirling snow! Take flight! Kamisato! Sumetsu! Everybody stand back! My apologies! Whirling snow!
Adventure time! Off we go! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Take flight! Yeah! 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 My apologies! Unthinkable! Embrace the ice!
Let's light it up! That's gonna hurt in the morning! I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Take flight! My apologies!
Whirling snow!
Okay, it's gone dark all around now. Shall we head back to the room in the center?
The burning sensation has indeed stopped.
So, we managed to stop the Abyss Order's plan?
Let me check.
Dane must be really upset. Of all the ways to be reunited with one of his former comrades after so long. This is rough.
Let's go. Huh? Huh? Light?
apologies, Captain Dainsleif, Twilight Sword. Back then, I failed you, and failed to protect our people.
No. For 500 years, you have faithfully done your duty. To this day, I am proud of you all.
Khaenri'ah didn't fall, did it? Since you're still here.
Correct. So, no need to revive the homeland.
That was Halfdan's soul.
More than one kind of strange power exists here. Souls are no strange sight under the circumstance. Still, if you intend to venture deeper in and continue your investigation, you ought to be careful.
You bet! We'll be super careful! Oh, but Dane, does this mean you're not coming with us?
That device took a severe toll on me. It will take me some time to recover.
Oh, right. Well, actually, Paimon already knew that. You've clearly been pushing through the pain this whole time. You've earned a good rest, Dane. Oh, you should take a vacation!
Vacation? The very notion. This word has no business being in my vocabulary. There are more important things that demand my attention. The Loom of Fate operation is still underway, and I suspect that these amplification devices are connected to that plan. Thank you for understanding. I only hope that next time we meet, you know whose side you're on.
Sheesh! He sure knows how to hold a grudge. Saving that snide remark right until the end. Well, shame that we didn't get to see your sister again. But at least we learned some useful info, huh? As long as you keep pressing on with your journey, you guys will definitely meet again. And everything will be back to normal. Oh, Paimon almost forgot. The real reason we came here was to investigate what was going on with the Hilichurls, wasn't it? We've probably seen enough to report back to the miner now. But, how are we going to explain it to him? This is all way too complicated for regular people to understand. We'll figure it out. Just don't forget about the commission when we're done here.
So this is a day in the life of the Traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
Just collect the box.
Gosh, all I can think about is Dila.
That's all for my daughter.
পার্টি না শুধু শুধু মার
Take flight!
You can't run! Race you at the right hand into the fire!
Teamwork is dreamwork! My apologies! Let's light it up! Take flight!
আর কই emergency, let's go.
My apologies. Ow! Going in. Let's light it up.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. So yeah.
Whirling snow.
We go.
Boba, get them! You're toast!
Everybody stand back. Judgment.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome. Thank you for completing today's.
Spear fighting, don't you think? If you want, I could teach you too. Although, I'd much rather teach you my cooking if you're interested. I want my recipes to spread all around Tibet. Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
Everyone can hear your voice.
হ্যাঁ ভাই কি অবস্থা? এই তো আমার লাইভ দেখেন, আপনি লাইভ দেখেন, আমার আয়কারে আমি সাজাচ্ছি দেখেন।
আরে
হ্যাঁ এইটা আমি কেবল মারতাম, এটা অ্যাটাক পার্সেন্টেজ থাকলে
Error.
এইটা মারা যাইতে পারে, কিন্তু লোতে আছে। এটা কি ভাই আপাতত না থাকলে এটাই ইউজ করবো, বুঝছো? এনার্জি দ্বারা আরেকটু দেখতে দাও। এলিমেন্টাল মাস্টার থাক, দাঁড়া এইটাই দেখি কি ট্রেডটা দেয় কিনা। হোয়াট দা পাথ, কত ফেললো?
Everyone can hear your voice.
আচ্ছা এনার্জি তারটা খাইছে, ডিপ বাইরে হইছে না, তারা নাই। আপাতত এটাই করতে হবে। যাই না, বুঝতে পারলাম না কি এলো। কি ট্রেড?
If there's nothing better to
বাজে
do,
মার্কেটটা
we
পিস।
could go foraging for ingredients.
সার্কুলেট আইছে তো গন্ডগোল লাগে যাবে না, এখন আমি বুঝতেছি না ভাই কি করবো।
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
বাকি কোনটা আগে দেখি, এইখানটায় আমি কি দেবো? ক্রাউড ড্যামেজ বোনাস আছে আমার কাছে, এক পিসি আছে। বিল্ড বানাতে পারতেছি না, ক্রাউড ড্যামেজ বোনাস বাজে মার্ক অবস্থা। হাইড্রো
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
না, এই একটা আর্টিফ্যাক্ট সরানোর মতন না, পারফেক্ট। এই একটা আর্টিফ্যাক্ট সরানোর মতন না, পারফেক্ট। এইখানটা চেঞ্জ হবে, এই তিনটে আর্টিফ্যাক্ট চেঞ্জ হবে।
আরেকটা তো দেয়া লাগবে, 4 পিস দিবি না?
দেখ 4 পিস তো এর লগে এইখানে যাবে, সার্কুলেটে যাবে বলে যাক। এইখানে মনে করো আপাতত এটা দিছি, এর নিয়ে তো খেলবো না, ওটা তো অ্যাসাম্পশন বাকি না এখন না।
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
সার্কুলেটটা দেখি ভিলেজার কোথায়।
I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom. When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
তোর ভাই ডিপেন্ড করতেছে কি জানো, আমার কোনটা শর্ট খায় আমি সেই সার্কুলেটে ওই হিসাবে দেবো। তো ওই জিনিসটা আর কি আমি করবো, অ্যাসেনশন কইরে আমার যতটুকু ক্রিটিক ড্যামেজ দেয় আমি আগে এটা উঠাই নি, তারপরে আমি সার্কুলেটটা বুঝে শুনে দেবো, ওয়েপেনটা বুঝে শুনে দেবো। এর জন্য রাইখে রাখছি। আমার কাছে ইয়াও রয়েছে ক্রিটিক ড্যামেজের জন্য কই গেল হয়তো।
Everyone can hear your voice.
এই যে এইটা দিতে পারবো আমি, কিন্তু এইটা দেওয়ার ইচ্ছা নাই আমার,
We could go foraging for
বুঝছো?
ingredients.
কি দিবি?
এটা আইজা কি আমার কাছে নাকি একটা ওয়েপেন আছে না, ওইটা দেবো।
যে ফরেস্টার ওইটা ওই যে পাওয়া যায়।
ধরো মাথা ফাঁকা একটা মাইর আসছে, একবার মারতে পারবেন।
When you're high
লাভ নাই ভাই, আপনি আপনার দোকানে মাইরে দিবেন। হ্যাঁ আপনার ডাল আমার, আপনারটা গেলে আমার ড্রপ রেটটা কই না
Decide
যাবে।
whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or
আমি
garlic
অলরেডি
and
শুরু করে
herbs.
দিছি।
There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
এনার্জি ডাই আমার আলটিমেট চলে যায়।
বেনেট দে।
Error.
দাও মারে কেমনে?
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
দেখো মাউস সাইডে দাও না।
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
ধরো দেখতে দাও কোনটা।
এই যে কাছে
দিনাই কারে মারি আমি? ওই প্রতিবন্ধী দাও, এটা বলে ড্যামেজই খায় না।
মারছিস বলবো ডেলি করে নে।
মরছে বলে আরেকটা।
এনে কি তিনটাই মারতে হয় না?
না একটা, এই যে যেটা লাইট দেখাচ্ছে না, এটা মারলে
can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
Heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
লাইট দেখা
ওই দেখবেন লাইভ
ঘুরতেছে চারপাশ ঘুরে।
না না তুমি দেখবে যে যার লাইট বাইরে না তাদের মারলেই হয়।
আরে তুই প্রথম টাইমে তুই দেখতে পারবি না কার লাইট বেরোচ্ছে। আমি দেখছি আমি মারছি না চারপাশে ঘুরে।
হাইড্রো ড্যামেজ মানে দেখছেন আমার 3টা দিছে।
আমার একবার শুধু 3টা ছিল।
তাহলে আপনার ডিজাইন লস করব। ওয়াল্লাহ এই জিনিস লাগবে রে।
বহুত লাগবে। আমি আয় করে আপনি দিন
মুখস্থ তো নাই আমার কোন জায়গায়।
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
ওই যে ইয়ের নিচে যে ওখানে অনেক 8-10টা পাওয়া যায়।
8-10 না তারা 1 মিনিট দাঁড়ান আপনি বলবেন না। আমি গেজার কয়েকটা হাতে গোনা চিনি।
নেটের অবস্থা দেখছো বেলাল ভাই? পেজ দিয়ে লোড নেয় না।
বেলাল ভাই কেটা? ওটা দেখে করেন তো আমারে কোথায় যাব? আর কই ভাই এটা দেখাবেন না টাকা দাও।
Better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
Error.
ভাই আমার তো শিওর আমি তো পাবোই। প্যারা তো আমি ওই খাচ্ছি না, প্যারা খাচ্ছি কি জানেন ভাই? আমার শিওর না, আমার যত আগে দেবে আমার তত ভালো, আমার তত বিমোজন বাইছে করে। খারাপ লাগে এইখানে। বুঝছেন?
জঙ্গলের স্টোরি লিস্টে নেই। ইনসাফিসিয়েন্ট স্টোরি আচ্ছা কি এটা ক্লেম করে নেই।
ওই আপনি পাইছেন কোন দেশে 8-10টা দেখছিলেন?
দেখতেছি ইনাজুমার যে শাইনটা আছে না, ইয়ে শাইন গ্র্যান্ড নারুকামের শাইনটা আছে না, ওইটার নিচে একটা ওই যে জায়গা আছে না, নিচে নিচে
আমি দেন আমার লাইট দিয়ে আছে কোন জায়গা?
রাইনের সাইড দিয়ে কর, ওই জায়গায় 5টা আছে।
এখানে 5টা আছে আর নিচে আছে 7-8টা।
কোন জায়গা?
গ্র্যান্ড নারুকামের শাইনটা আছে না?
হ্যাঁ 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 পাইছি পাইছি। ও সরি ওটা তো উপরে না?
হ্যাঁ উপরেও আছে নিচেও আছে। নিচে একটা জায়গা আছে না ক্লিয়ার করতে হবে। আগে উপরে গেলে কানেক্ট হবে।
একটু পাইলাম তো দুইটা আর কই?
আর ওই যে ডান সাইডে আছে, ডান সাইডে গাছের।
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
এই ঘরের উপরে বারান্দায় ওই সাইডে ওই পাশে ডান সাইডে
See that he stays safe.
ওই পাশের ইয়েতে তার একটা ওই পাশের বারান্দায় স্ট্যান্ড করে ডান সাইডে। এবার নিচে যান, নিচে এই যে ডান দিয়ে লাফ দেন, ডান দিকে ঘুরলে দেখবেন নিচে যাওয়া যায় নাকি। এই সাইড দিয়ে কই জানে নিচে যাওয়া যায় না, ডান দিয়ে ডানে ডানে।
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Narukami, please.
নিচে নামা যায় না?
See that he stays safe.
একদম নিচে ডান দিয়ে
এই একটা পাইছি
দুয়ার ভিতরে। হ্যাঁ এখানে একটা আছে
ওই যে বুয়া।
হ্যাঁ ওই দুয়ার ভিতরে একদম নিচে।
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true
কোন
qualities.
ঘর কথা বলছেন বুঝি না।
বড়টা এটা না, এটা না, এটা না।
Protection of the electro argon. May the blossoms of the sacred sakura.
ডান দিয়ে আর একটা আছে
Narukami, please.
ও আচ্ছা বুঝছি, মেবি ওইখানটার কথা বলতেছে। এই যে এর নিচে তো
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
এই যে এর নিচে
ডানে ডানে এই যে ভিতরে যাওয়া যায়
So this is a day in the life of the
এর
traveler.
নিচে নাকি এর ভিতরে? এদিকে যাও।
I'm learning more about you all the time.
আমি একবার যাই দেখি এটাই তো
ওই দেখেন ভিতরে কিন্তু বই
Narukami,
ওর ভিতরে
see that he stays safe.
এর ভিতরে আছে, ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে।
7-8টা
দেখুন তো 3 না 4টা।
একদম নিচে না
এর থেকে আর নিচে যাই আছে মানে যাওয়ার জায়গা নাই। আছে মেলা করে আছে। কি করবো?
এখানে এসে কালেক্ট করি বললাম একে
ড্রেজিনই তো নাই।
ট্যালেন্ট আপ দিতে হবে আর ইয়ে রেজিন একবারে বেশি করে
একটা লাগে 30টা হবে না? আচ্ছা জানতে পারি।
দে থাও পিসিটা রিস্টার্ট দিয়ে আসি।
কেউ ভাই
উইন্ডোজ আপডেট আইছে তো তাই। আপডেট এন্ড রিস্টার্ট।
উইন্ডোজ 10 না 11
এর লাগে এই জিনিসটা না।
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Any new commissions?
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you two. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor. He's hoping the Adventurers Guild can spare some manpower.
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people? Awesome. We're good at that.
I have no reason to doubt your abilities. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this commission, head over to the dock and talk to Uncle Dai.
কিছু করার বাকি আছে?
আবার মারছিল
মারছেন না? পরের বার মারা আইছে এবার।
আরে পরের বার আমি প্রথম ফেজে ইয়েই দিই না কি খালি খাইছিলাম বাইচেছিলাম পরে এই যে
আমি কাছে
Hey, are you Uncle Dai?
I am indeed. Ah, now then. You must be the adventurers assigned by the guild.
Huh? How could you tell?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face. Experienced adventurers at that,
Right again! You're pretty perceptive!
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Dai can see what you're made of from a long way off. Alright, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Woo woo! That's why we're here! Now there's someone else taking a cut?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much for adventurers alone to handle life here.
So there is someone else! Do you think
ইমেল নাই বাজে মার্কার শব্দ আসতেছে না ইমেলের থেকে
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Mines are dangerous places, as I'm sure. Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. With a professional by your side, everything should run smoothly.
দেখছেন রিয়াজুল ভাই
আপনি জানেন ওই ইমেলে আমরা যে স্কেপ সব দিই না ইমেলে যখন রেড থাকে মনে হয় কি তোমাদের
to the nearest Mora at a glance.
ওই বক্স যদি আবার দেয়
I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul on Tevat that knows rocks better than him.
নিলাম তো কাছে 40 কিলোমিটার নিলাম তো
you found Tevat's
বুঝলাম
number
না
one
তুই 500 আবার কই পাইলি
And why might that be?
Because Tevat's number one rock expert happens to be a friend of
তুই
ours!
পাইলি কই আবার
তুমি বুঝে কি করবা
Didn't expect that, did you? Wait,
হাই
I know that Zhang Li is
না
listening to
লিজু
the
সিরিয়াসলি দেবো
storyteller.
দেবো
Let's head over!
200 না
ওই মেইল আমার নাই তো
তেরি আই
আমি
ফেলেছি
কালেক্ট করছি
মনে
না ওটা সবাইরে দেবে না
কে কাদের দিবে তাহলে আমার দেয় নাই তো 500 পিএম তো দেয়
লিজু স্কেপটা করতে তো নোটিস
যে ট্রাভেল
ওই জায়গা না স্কেপটা সাব দে কাট নোটিস যা
দিছে না 400 আপনারা 400 দিছে
না না আমার দেয় নাই তো
উইল গুরা ওইটাই উইল গুরা
400 দেয়নি
একটু নিচে
না না
তাহলে
নিচে আচ্ছা দাঁড়া আপডেট শিডিউল দ্য মেইনটেনেন্স বিগান ইসমেল উইল এক্সপায়ার এই জায়গায় তো 400 প্রিমোজেন ওই দেখা কই দেখ তো 400 প্রিমো এই যে এত নিচে না উপরে যাও
না
উপরে যায় এত নিচেও না নাকি হ্যাঁ এই যে
কই যাও তুমি
fix the version 2. এটা আর নয় উপরেরটা দুইটা যে কোনো একটাই রইছে তো এটা না এটা তো তোর ইসের আপডেট হ্যাকার ইভেন্টে কি ইভেন্টে খুঁজতিস আর একদম
400 অনেক তো আমারে দিব না এটা কোনো কথা
আপনার অ্যাডভেঞ্চার র্যাঙ্ক কত
42
এর 45 না 42 তো দিয়ে দেওয়ার কথা
নিয়ে খাইয়ে ফেলাইছে
আমারও তাই মনে হচ্ছে নিয়ে খাইয়ে ফেলাইছে
আরে আমি কই খাবো আর নিলে তো নোট ইয়েতে তো থাকবো মেইলে তো ওই মেইলটা তো থাকবে মেইলটাই তো নাই দেখতেছি না মেইলটা থাকবো না
যে মেইলটা ডিলিট না কর
হ্যাঁ মেইল তো ডিলিট করে নেই পুরো মেইল তো আন পর্যন্ত ডিলিট করে
এই যে আপনার মেইলটা এই যে দেখেন এই জায়গা আছে এখানে 400 দেবে এই
বিরল ভাই 1200 স্লট লক করলাম না
আছে কিনা চেক দিই
কথা হচ্ছে এটা মেরি বার্টন না, মেরি বার্টনের জন্য আমার মেরি
না আমারে দেয় নাই তো, আমারে লাস্ট যেটা দিছিল হলো বয় কমিউনিটি ডেইলি চিকেন ভিউয়ার্স 100 টিমোজেন, আরে 10,000 দিয়ে দিছিল।
আমি তো বলতে পারতেছি না ভাই,
কারণে যে দেয় না।
আর অনেকদিন আগে ছিল কি সেনানেটা পট 300, তারপরে ভার্সন 2 স্কেজুয়াল
আমি
মেইনটেইন
কনফার্ম আমার ভাই ল্যাপটপে ডাউনলোড দিয়ে ঘুমাচ্ছে, ঠিক আছে? আমার নেটে এত পরিমাণ পেইন তো দেওয়ার কথা না।
তাহলে আমারে দিব না কেন? আপনারা মেইলে কি লিখছে? মেইলে কি লিখছে? মেইল
হ্যাঁ
ডিয়ার পোস্ট ফ্রন্ট উই সিনসিয়ারলি আরে এটা তো দেয় নাই আমার, আমারে দিবে তাইলে নাকি? টাইম ডেট হ্যাঁ
দিবে দিবে
না দেওয়ার তো কোনো কারণ দেয় না।
আমি তো দিই না।
চলো তোরা কি বুঝতে দেয় না আমারে।
45 এর পরে মনে হয় দিবে।
এটার সাথে 45 এর সম্পর্ক কি?
তাহলে আর কিছু জানি না ভাই।
এনে তো
জানি না কিছু।
এই ওয়েপন লাগে আমার।
তবে কেন বুঝলাম না। এখনো তো দিয়ে দেয়।
না 400 মিনিট তো অনেকগুলি দিতে তো।
দিবে।
A blade embraces its duty. As a jeweler,
আচ্ছা আর এই যে রেডিয়ান ইস
কি হলো, অথর্ব গেছে?
আচ্ছা রেডিয়ান স্পাইন ক্রিস্টাল এটা কি? এটা এক একটা
লাইভ দেন, বুঝতেছি না।
এটার কাম এইগুলির
এগুলো কাম খুঁজে পাবেন না, ওইগুলোই থাকে।
এই জিনিস আমরাও কাম খুঁজে পাই নাই ভাই, আজীবন এরকম থাকবে। আপনিও চলেন, আমরাও চলি। যদি ভবিষ্যতে কাম আমরাও পাই, আপনারা পাবেন।
অ্যাডভেঞ্চার আইটেম এটার কিন্তু প্রত্যেকটা নাম্বার আলাদা আলাদা দেখছেন। 15 11 1 7
a blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
একটা মিনিট কম্পেয়ার করি।
95.4 লিজো। 95.4
কিছু ছাড়া।
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
এইটা অ্যাটাক দেবে 565।
Oh. Here for a few tales. I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
আমি এটা বুঝতেছি না, এটাই দেবে লগেন 454।
হ্যাঁ লাইভ দেন।
After casting an elemental skill gain one certain has affected from the target.
Oh no, here for you.
বারা ইংলিশ বুঝি না, এর জন্যই তো লাগে না ভালো।
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
দেখবেন কোথায়?
আপনি গান দিবেন কোনটা?
ভাবতেছি আমি এখনো
এখানে আছে না এটা?
আছে। After defending an enemy attack included by attacker, okay, for 30 seconds, he has a maximum 3 stack and the individual is a stack in সত্যি রে, কিন্তু এইটার মানেটা কি?
কি হইছে?
ইমেল ভাই এটা একটু বোঝাও না। আমিনোমা কাছে এটার সাবে কি দেয়?
আমিনোমা কাগজি সাবে?
হ্যাঁ
আচ্ছা এর দ্বারা নাই
অ্যাটাক দেবে, বেজ অ্যাটাকার অ্যাটাক দেবে।
আর একজন আইছে বেজ অ্যাটাকার অ্যাটাক দিবে। সাবস্ট্রাট কি কইছে সেটা জিজ্ঞেস করছো? উনি বেজ অ্যাটাকার অ্যাটাক করে। আফটার কাস্টিং অ্যান এলিমেন্টাল স্কিল
গেইন
ওই তো জায়ান্ট
জায়ান্ট
This effect can be triggered once every 5 seconds. Acha. The succession sheet lasts for 30 seconds. Up to 3 succession sheets may exist. Okay, after using an elemental burst or consuming after 2 seconds, the character will.
We need someone who understands geology and
elemental
ore.
skill মারবি ঠিক আছে?
Someone who understands geology and ore.
ওয়েপেনের পাওয়ার সাবস্ট্যাট ধরে নে, ওয়েপেনের সাবস্ট্যাট তোর অ্যাড হবে প্রতি 5 সেকেন্ডে একটা।
The requester claims to have enlisted Tibet's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody understands rocks better than you.
আচ্ছা
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
তাহলে আলটিমেট ইউজ করার 2 সেকেন্ড পরে
Uncle Dai doesn't know what he's
তোর
talking
রিজন
about.
হবে হচ্ছে 12
Just
করে
wants to
এনার্জি
enlighten him.
এনার্জি। আর যদি তুই
I
কোনো
see.
কিছু স্ট্যাক
Well, then
যদি
it will
তুই
be my
চেঞ্জ
pleasure
করিস
to accompany
আলটিমেট
you.
তাহলে তোর রিজন হবে 6 করে।
But I should inform you that despite my expertise,
বুঝছিস?
I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority.
দাঁড়াও তুমি
We are at all
লিংকটা দিছো
times
না, আমি
adrift
এটা
in
একটু
a sea of
দেখে
learning. New
তোমার
knowledge
ভাই
should be
ব্রাদারে কি
welcomed with
বলে?
open arms. Still, I imagine I will be of help to you in this endeavor. If we do encounter an expert, I look forward to broadening my own
উপরে যা,
understandings.
এত নিচে না, আর উপরে
Stop being so modest, young Lee.
একটু নিচে।
Well, we got him. Let's head back to Uncle Dai.
এরে এত লাস্টে সাজেস্ট করলো কে? আর এই জায়গায় এইটা সাজেস্ট করছে।
ওই তো আমার নামা কাগজি।
এটা তো সবার লাস্টে সাজেস্ট করে তোমারটা।
কি আমারটা কতগুলো ওয়েপেন সাজেস্ট করছে দেখছিস?
আরে ঝান্ডা আমি তোমার দেখাই।
সাজেশন কিছু না, সাবস্টিটিউটে এইগুলোর যে কোনো একটা ইউজ করা যায়। সে আগে দিক আর পরে দিক। আগে 5 স্টার গুলো দিছে না, এই জায়গা দিছে প্রায়োরিটি অনুযায়ী, ঠিক আছে?
Oh, and this must be the
এবার
friend you
দেখো
spoke
আমারটা
of?
এই যে কই এই যে আপুলা সাবনিয়াস স্কোয়াড প্লেট, তারপরে রইছে ঝান্ড, তারপরে দা ব্ল্যাক সোর্ড,
Let's not get ahead of
তারপরে ঝান্ড,
ourselves.
ব্ল্যাক ক্লিফ লং
Still,
সোর্ড আর
I do have a claim to some experience in this field.
4 নম্বরে এইটা।
So you say. Wait till my guy
তাহলে তার
gets
উপরে
here,
সব
then we'll see.
না, ওইখানে তুমি দেখো
It's
4
no use
নম্বরে
me
তুমি
singing
তিনটা
his
যে কোনো একটা
praises.
ইউজ করতে
You'll have
পারবে।
to see for yourselves.
এটা বলে দিছে দেখো 4 নম্বরে কিন্তু তিনটা
this the
ওয়েপেন
place?
সাজেস্ট করে, এমনমা কাগজি, দা ব্ল্যাক সোর্ড আর দা ব্ল্যাক ক্লিফ লং
Aha!
সোর্ড।
Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kunju.
এবার আমাকে বলো তুমি, আমি আয়াকারে দিয়ে উইদাউট ব্ল্যাক ক্লিফ ছাড়াই কি 200 ক্রিট ড্যামেজ তোলা যায় নরমাল?
না।
কেন?
ও আচ্ছা, ক্রিট ড্যামেজ মানে উইদাউট ব্ল্যাক ক্লিফ ছাড়া
হ্যাঁ
যাবে, আর্টিফ্যাক্ট লাগবে সেই লেভেলে।
ঝান্ড দুইটা তো আছে, আর কি লাগে কও? এই যে দুইটাতে বসাইছি কিন্তু দেখোই নাই বাড়া।
আমি তো বলছি আর্টিফ্যাক্ট লাগবে সেই লেভেল।
এই একটা হবে
30, ওকে ডান। তারপর
এটা হবে
30 20 50, গুড। দুইটা আর্টিফ্যাক্ট, দুটোটা ভালো লেভেলের আর্টিফ্যাক্ট, সরানোর কোনো লাইন নাই। গেল 50 হইছে না? আচ্ছা তুই ব্যাকে যায় টোটাল আর্টিফ্যাক্টে দেখি কত আছে। আর ব্যাকে যা, আর্টিফ্যাক্টেই তো ছিল। ও দুইটা তিনটা বসানো দেই
66
66
66
একটা
কারণ
low
যে
আছে,
তিনটা। আরে ভাই
low
এটা তো
আছে।
আমি জাস্ট রাইখে দিছি, এই যে ঝান্ড খাইছে এইচপিতে
এটা প্রায় 20 এর উপরে খাওয়া লাগবে তাইলে হবে
আরে
কি?
এইচপিতে খায় বসে রইছে ঝান্ড।
দেখ 20 এর উপরে হইলে হবে কি
দেখো
জানি?
ভাই আমি তোমার ভিলেজের ফার্ম করছি কয় পিস দেখছো? 150 পিস। এত ফার্ম কোন আর্টিফেক্ট আছে? হাত অফ ডেট হয়ে গেছে 139 পিস। আর কোন
তা তো
আর্টিফেক্ট
চাইল্ড বিল্ড হয় না তাই?
চাইল্ডের পরিস্থিতি দেখো না আমার। চাইল্ড কই?
হার্ট আপডেট হয়ে গেছে তো চাইল্ড বিল্ড হয় না।
ভাই ক্রিট ড্যামেজ এনাফ, এই ক্রিট ড্যামেজ এনাফ, ক্রিট রেটটা কোথায়?
আর্টিফ্যাক্টের ড্যামেজ তুইলে তুই লাস্টে রেট লাগাই দে। তো দেই সাকলেটে কি লাগানো?
হার্ট অফ ডেট কই? ও সরি ইয়া করতেছি তো। এবার আমারে বললাম এটা কি দাও, এইটা হলো সবচেয়ে বেস্ট। এর থেকে দেখো আর্টিফ্যাক্ট দেখো তুমি, অ্যাটাক পার্সেন্টেজ, এটা
অ্যাটাক পার্সেন্টেজ দেখা যাবে না, অ্যাটাক পার্সেন্টেজ দেখা যাবে না।